Okay, video number 3 of Makulu Linux and the last one. So if you haven't watched already, we have earlier videos on Gamer, Shift, and today, Max. So Max is beta and should be known. Previous ones were run on Ubuntu. This is Debian based or Debian based, and essentially it looks like they've added quite a lot of AI stuff into this distro. AI effects. I believe it's using the Lecture AI model, and it has integration with other bits of AI, running 50 processes. Okay, can handle average of 100 queries per minute. And the AI is very smart. I'm glad to hear that. We wouldn't want AI that isn't smart. And yeah, conversational. So it has information mode, and it also has voice system control, which is all pretty interesting. Um, different. It also has a virtual camera, I believe. One-click open virtual camera. Uh, that has blurring, fading, skin smoothing, voice light controls, um, like a lot of virtual camera softwares do. It has text to image generator. Looking forward to that. Auto GPT, different AI agents. Uh, yeah, has a content writer, storyteller, and which can give info for blog posts, jokes, terminal interface, and who knows what else is included in this, and different widgets and a desktop manager. So I'm hoping here to be blown away by this one. I didn't give the first to the best reviews, so let's take a look here. This one is semi-rolling. It's Debian testing. Kernel 6 is definitely a lot newer. One-click automated switch between layouts. Uses quite a bit of RAM, understandable. Release date was June 2023, so this is pretty new. And important notice here, the AI is considered beta and experimental. And at the moment, the AI integration features is in the free build, but if it gets too much to bear on their servers, they will disable some of it in the free builds and just move it into the pro builds. Okay. Cool. Enough chit chat and looking at screenshots. Let's start this up and take a look at it. I'm actually really looking forward to this, and definitely left this one for last to test, because it seems to be quite different than all of the other ones that we have gone through this past week. Let's give this thing as much RAM as we can. 6 gigs, 8 CPU cores, 50 gig hard drive space, and I'm just going to call this thing Max. And click Finish. Okay, we know this boot screen by now. Okay. I wonder why they've moved over to Debian base instead of Ubuntu base. Be nice to know that. Well, maybe I suppose it's one way to make it rolling, is to have it based on Debian testing. Makes sense. Debian is a really good and rock solid base for any distro to be based on. So props to them for that. Okay, so at the moment. Waiting for it to do something. I'm sure it'll probably load with a video. Actually, I've gotten quite used to those videos loading. Okay. It is in a virtual machine, so it might be a bit slower. Okay. Let's give that another few more seconds. It is really interesting to see how everyone's getting on the AI train, especially since ChatGPT came out. Oh, hello. What happened here? Looks like the host time ran this on just gave up. Okay, let me pause this and come back. Okay. Essentially, it looks like it just might have overtaxed the specs on the machine. Again, it has started off with a video, intro, and yeah, really taxing. I guess there's just so many processes and things going in the background that this is just seriously taxing the virtual machine's host. It would be nice if I could just skip this video. Okay, it is a beta, so let's be patient. Hello. Ugh. Okay, I'll pause and come back. Okay, we're back, and thankfully it's finished playing that video in the background, so I have some control of the machine again. Do we want Docker panel? I'm just going to leave it dock. And yeah, it froze again. Okay, let's try something else. Okay, we trying this again. I've rebooted everything and panel dock options. Right. It just gives the option on what's on the panel, special effects. For donation, I see the donation price is now $33. It used to be $30. Okay, let's get this thing installed. Just start the installation, please. Kilomaris installer, blah blah blah. Let's freeze again. Okay, erase disk. It's the same password. Go next. Go install. And hopefully this installs correctly. I'll come back once it's fully installed. Okay, should be all done. Let's give it a restart. Let's press enter to continue. And okay, I like it. Tells me it's max in grub. Good. Really, really good so far. Okay, that was quicker. Oh boy. This again. Okay, so if you hit bare bones, it will convert Max into bare bones system with triplet special features like AI integration, widgets, and various other third-party tools. I don't know why you would have this option. Why would you use this with this option? But hey, let me be positive here. It's glad they've given people some options. Check for updates. Whoa, no package updates are available at the moment. Cool. Let's close this. And it's busy refreshing repos. Okay. An issue there. Uh, okay, well that's running here. Let's see what we've got. We've got Chromium apps. We've got Steam. We've got AutoGPT, Electra AI Chat, Storyteller. Nothing for Office, Sonar Video, VLC, System Tools. We've got little donations app there. Okay, Makulu Voice. Users and groups. HTOP Terminal Time Shift. Okay, let's look at System Monitor so far. So it's using a hang of a lot of specs here. Yeah, you'll probably notice here it's only got 4 gigs instead of 6. Strangely enough, it freezes when it's on 6 gigs, but it seems to work better on 4 gigs. It must just be my host acting up. Okay, so let's look at settings here. Oh, that was a nice little special effect there. About okay, Debian. GNOME 42.4, but newer. We are Android X11 here. Okay, let's look up here. Widgets. So a plugins that run on the GNOME panel that pop up a mini web browser that lets you quickly access various popular websites without needing a browser or strong application. So active web apps, if I'm right. So let's do web stories. Enable. And then if I click here, nice little fact, it gives me the recent Makulu web stories that they've got here. If you have time, go and check that out. All right. Why do some of these? Oh, okay. Some are locked because you need to give a $33 donation. That's cool. FYI, you could also just go to those websites and in the browser and just say install shortcut, and it would pretty much be very similar to the same thing. Okay. If you, so popular stuff is locked. Okay. Each to their own. Okay, let's go back to graphics, storyteller, ChatGPT, AutoGPT, virtual camera. We're not going to show that. Main menu, onboard settings, about Samba to essentially create a print on file server that can connect to Windows servers. Time shift terminal, XFC terminal, universal access, utilities. Okay, so it looks like all the fancy stuff here's the GPT stuff. Don't know what's going on here, just going to let that carry on chilling. Some little effects there. Woohoo! Back to the old days of wobbly windows. Cool, cool. High contrast? Ugh. Heck no. What's this? Start recording. Easy screencast. And remember, these are tweaks that's been added to no, or extensions. Okay, let's start with the Electra terminal interface. You can communicate with Electra AI via text. Electra also has web access. You can ask anything. Type your request. Okay. Who created the Linux kernel? Linux kernel was created by Linus Torvalds. Yep. Nice. It's got this info correct here. Really cool. Whoopsie. This is a Python app. Nice. There are two possibles of GitHub use or 10 repositories. Let's just clear the screen. CLS. Okay. Write me a hello world program in Python. I should have said me instead of my, but okay. See what it does. Okay, gives a result there. Of course, the lines are out, but that's because it's in terminals. That's okay. Who was the... Wait. What year did Red Hat Linux come out? $1995. Okay, then it talks about Fedora. Okay, then how do I edit the... Okay, how do I install ZSH on Debian? Nice. I'm kind of impressed with this little thing here. Oh, not clear. Good grief. Okay, let's look at the rest of them. Okay, so that's the lecture from the terminal interface. This is the widget interface. Why should I use Makulu Linux? Enter. Okay. Not a fair question. I wish I could turn some of these special effects off. Can I? Okay. Then what is AutoGPT? Your Open API key. Clever. Obviously installing all the extra dependencies needed there. This guy's still thinking here. I think he ever came up with the answer. What day is it today? Guess their servers are overloaded. It just takes up a lot of resources. According to my knowledge, today's Saturday. The current time is... Anything I can help you with? No, thank you. Goodbye. Okay, this was updated. Welcome to GPT. Please turn off help. Okay. Huh. Okay, I'm not going to even try this because this is going to freeze the machine. And chat hub. We don't want to store a password for our keyring. This is nice. Who was the first person on the moon? Send. Okay, so you would need your API keys for ChatGPT. Okay, Bing got there. But Bud. Who was the first person on the moon? Failed to access passwords bar to Google. Woohoo! Okay, I'm not signing in. How about you, Claude? Hello? Hello? Okay. And I'm not going to even lie. I don't even know what ChatGLM is. Probably another one of these bots. Oh, that one's thinking. What about Alpaca? Okay, thinking. What about this one? Thinking. And yeah, I assume this is just an extension. Yeah, this is a Chrome extension you can install Chat Hub. Okay. Okay, so the only thing that actually works out the box here is Bing. Okay, well, let's see what default extensions there are in and add-ons on Chromium. Surprised it's Chromium and not normal Chrome. Okay. And a lot of interesting add-ons here, including AdBlock for YouTube and AdBlock Plus. It's a bit of there's some bit of irony here if you think about this. And what irony am I talking about? Well, considering the Makulu Linux's website has a bunch of ads, if you go to it with a preset up browser, it's going to block quite a lot of those ads, which I'm sure they need for revenue to keep everything running. Of which I'm not judging. I'm not going to lie, I prefer their website with all the ad blockers on. I just thought that was a tad ironic. Okay, what else do we have here? we've clicked on that before. So I have to say, with some of the added stuff to it, some of the AI stuff, let's click on nations. I could go straight to their PayPal link. Um, yeah, very text image generator. Okay, so art, let's ask for a. Let's just type in the word Linux and see what it generates. I've seen quite a couple of these image generator apps before. They're always interesting to look at. While we wait for this to resume itself. I much prefer this than the other versions of Makulu. Donating isn't as much in one's face, which is nice. I can definitely see the value with additional AI stuff I actually added to it. What they could do is release some of this AI stuff for other distros and then maybe charge a access fee to it. Could work. Here we have Linux, a couple of tucks here. Tuck's a penguin. Let's clear here. Let's do a drawing, and I'm gonna do say Linux again and generate. Yeah, maybe have some of these AI stuff that they've created. Charge a subscription for that specifically, and give one the ability to install on one's own OS. I'm sure there's someone out there that would want to install them on their own Linux distros, and instead of having to go hunt the internet for it or the equivalent. Do something like that. That I think would work really nicely. Seen lots of potential in this distro. Maybe get rid of or tone down on all of the effects so it doesn't use so many resources, or give oneself the easy option to tone down those effects. If there is an easy option and I've missed it, feel free to let me know in the comments. Here we go. Linux, some drawings. That's a pretty cool drawing. And it saves it. That's actually really nice. And then of course I'm going to clear this. Go photo and type Linux again. And generate. Where's the storyteller? Where is that? Storyteller, yay! This is not a chatbot, it's tweaked specifically for content writing. Please give the type of content you wish to generate from the selection above. A joke. I'm gonna say a joke about Linux. I know. Keeping this channel clean, folks. Why did the Linux user go to the doctor? He had a kernel panic. Yeah. What do you call Linux user? Does you command line a GUI user? What's the difference between a Linux user and a hipster? A hipster will tell you about Linux before you even ask. Ooh. Okay, let's go back here. And some really weird abstract Linux photo things going on here. Okay. Let's clear that. So advertisement. So let's say Linux advertisement. Okay, normal type of advertisement there. And oh, a Linux song. Let's do that. Thinking. Huh, nice. Came up with its own verses. I'm free as a bird. Nice. Okay, so that's the storyteller, which worked pretty well. I keep clicking on this thing. Um, I don't think it can hear me, so I can't actually. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't test the input of talking to it. Pity. See if there's anything else here. Grab customizer, driver manager. About what? Okay. 2,758 packages. Sheesh. Okay, so how to summarize this? Well, better than the other ones I tried. Do like the additional AI stuff. Again, as I suggested, maybe split it off and charge a subscription fee for folks there. But it's nice to, that's innovative and really out of the box thinking as a distro goes. So really nice to see something different than just additional packages or changing how it looks. So great work, and I look forward to seeing the final release. And as always, folks, thanks for watching.